Hello. I hope this message resonates with you whenever you find it or whenever it finds you. I am Shami Swami, and there are a lot of contradicting messages in this world that point towards awakening, point towards enlightenment. And I would like to set the record straight. Not every message is meant for every person. Not every thought is able to be understood by every person. It's up to you, trusting your intuition, trusting where you're at in your life, to find what resonates with you at the moment, and to put in work. It's a daily choice every day to practice your spiritual practice, your grounding practice, your prayers, your good intentions, whatever you do on a daily basis. Morning rituals are very helpful. Paying attention is a choice. We can choose to distract ourselves all day, or we can choose to pay attention to what's coming through us, to what's speaking to us in and around us, to be present. And there are tips and tricks. There are endless self-help books. There are endless New Age spiritual texts. There are endless ancient spiritual texts. There are countless cults, many world religions, and a lot of them share foundational goals of experiencing unity, being one with God, being one with the rest of humanity. In my honest opinion, whichever way God reaches you is the right way. You do not need to convert to someone else's beliefs. You do not need to believe in God at all. If it's working for you to be an atheist, keep it up. My beliefs are not any better than yours. They're just mine. And I continually question my beliefs. I'm very skeptical about certain things. And then I have a lot of faith in other respects of my life. I do believe in free will. The whole concept of surrender is a gray area in the spiritual world, because is it not always a choice to surrender? In which case, isn't that urge, that feeling of need to surrender, the action of someone who's trying to control something they can't control? Now that's a paradox to ponder. Is surrender an act of free will? And can somebody choose to be saved? I believe what we do to embody our spiritual experience in the real world and to make it real for other people speaks to our purpose in life. You can make artwork, whether it's doodling or painting, fine arts, it can be singing, maybe just whistling. Whatever we do, it's representative of who we are and how we are. It's a choice to practice every day. And I think the most fundamental thing that we need to practice is to practice being ourselves. And when we really accept ourselves as we are, it's accepting all aspects of ourselves, not just our ideals, not just the stuff that we tell somebody on a first date or in the first 2 months of dating someone or whatever. It's not the stuff that we tell people in a job interview. That is not all aspects of ourselves. That's what we want to think of ourselves. That's what we want people to think of us. That is very rarely how we actually are. So to accept yourself, it's a daily choice. It's to accept your darkness and your light. And not to get bogged down by daily affirmations and trying to reprogram yourself. It just means that you don't accept yourself as you are. Sometimes you need to dwell in discomfort. Really let yourself feel that murky darkness that everyone feels sometimes. Just don't get stuck on repeating it. Don't feed it, but feel it. All right, that's enough for now. I wish you well. Be well.